Hey guys, what's going on? Lila here. So, I've mentioned about my health in previous videos, and I kind of wanted to just give you guys the rundown of what's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks. Mine being, I have talked about this on Twitter quite a bit. I was born with something called VSD. And basically, in smaller terms, it's basically a hole, like a small hole in my heart that prevents the blood from pumping, or difficulty for the blood to pump, technically. And it's caused me problems over the last few months that it's difficult to breathe sometimes. I have trouble standing at work for long hours. I can't lift heavy things right now. So I'm having difficulty in that aspect. So I had a doctor's appointment back in June, like June 17th around. And he my heart doctor, if I had my whole life right now, he pretty much said that we're going to think about the surgery this summer. It's the best time for you to be in the hospital because, like, it's not too much of a germy time of the year. Like, the winter wasn't the best idea. So, that in mind, he kind of said, we're going to recommend you a surgeon, and then eventually you're going to meet him, and we'll figure everything out from there. So, pretty much, from that point on, it was a waiting game, and to be honest, the worst waiting game of my entire fucking life. Like, literally the worst. And I sort of, like, didn't know how to react to it. I was pretty upset at the appointment. Like, it was one of those things that, like, hit me really hard. And I was like, alright, so now what? So after that, I waited a few weeks to call, and I did, and then the surgeon wasn't around, so then I was waiting, and then finally, I got a date. They said, you can see him July 24th, and I said, that's not happening, because I wanted my surgery more so around the end of July, early August, which isn't actually when my surgery is going to be. So, they were like, alright, you can meet him that Thursday of whatever week that was. It was like a couple weeks ago at this point. It was like 2 weeks ago, I think. A week ago. And we waited at the hospital, which is Mount Sinai in New York City, if anyone knows of the hospital. But it's supposed to be a really good hospital for, like, hearts and, like, the heart and whatnot. Like, it's really good. Like, the surgeons are really good there. And we finally met the surgeon. He was really nice. Had a strong, I want to say Polish accent. So it was a little hard to understand him for me. But, like, for the majority, I felt, like, really good vibes with him. And, like, my parents, like, liked it too. And he knew what he was talking about. Like, you can tell, like, he's done the surgery so many times that, like, he knows how to, like, do his job, obviously. So, I'm sort of getting to the point where it's becoming real. And I didn't really put my 2 weeks in. I sort of just told my boss, like, look, the last date I could work is August 9th. And he was just like, just put it in the book and I'll make sure, like, you're not on that following the schedule. And it was sort of sad because I've been at this job. I work at Dollar Tree. And I've been working there for almost 2 years. November will be 2 years. So it's, like, sort of, like, hard for me to leave because these are the people that have, like, slowly become, like, some of my best friends and, like, my family, basically. So it's, like, it's gonna be hard to leave all of them, but they're all so, like, concerned and, like, they want what's best for me and they want to be there for me. So, like, it's definitely, like, a nice feeling to have. Everyone's asking me for my number and whatnot, and they want to know what hospital and everything. So it's really cool how they're super supportive. And then I have I have a few of them coming to visit me when I'm up there, so that's nice too. But I just wanted to kind of give you guys, like, the little update because I know I'm going to be MIA for most of it. My surgery is August 19th, and my last day of work is August 9th, so 10 days I will have to kind of, like, isolate myself. I'm trying not to be around germs those, like, 10 days. That way I don't get sick, because if I get sick, I can't have the surgery, which is not a good thing because I want it now rather than later. And So we agreed on August 19th, and I have to be there at 5:30 in the morning. The surgery is supposedly supposed to start at like 7:15, 7:30, but you can never hold the time that they say because it always ends up being later, so I'm not even going to hold it to that. But it's supposed to be a 3-hour surgery. I'll be in ICU the whole 24 hours afterwards, and then I'm in a recovery room until they think I'm better, and then I get to go home. And it's kind of nerve-wracking when you think about it, because like this is a surgery that's been like talked about like my entire life, and like there were times where they thought I needed it in 9th grade, they thought I needed it in 11th grade, they thought like there were points in my life where they thought that it needed to happen, and it didn't. So I went 24 years of my life without needing the surgery, and I think that's a pretty good accomplishment for someone that's been dealing with her health issues for so long. And I have so many people supporting me, and everyone like that's concerned and like wants to know what's going on, and I'm very happy about that. And I'm happy that it's finally happening, because now it's like one thing that's like I'm not gonna have to worry about anymore. One thing is that I'm gonna have to work on afterwards is my weight. My weight is a huge concept and a huge thing towards it, because the extra weight is harder for the heart, and it's more stress on the heart. So supposedly there's like this rehab thing I can do afterwards, which I probably will end up be doing, and then it's just a lot of pain after, apparently. Like they said that I'm not going to be comfortable most of the time, so it's going to be hard. So we'll see like what I'll be able to do for 2 months. Like I have a list of shows that I'm going to be binging, hopefully, and then obviously I'll get some reading done, but more so just going to focus on myself for that time period, because it's going to be a long time, and I'm not going to be at work for that time, so it's going to be a little difficult. But yeah, I wanted to just fill you guys in, because I feel like I haven't really posted since my July TBR, which I'm failing, obviously, but I do wanted to tell you guys, because you guys are like my second family, and I feel like you deserve to know what's going on if I don't post for a while. Like you guys, I don't want you guys to be like, oh my god, where'd she go? Like I am not like disappearing for good. Like if I do take a break, it's because of my health and my surgery and everything, but I will be back if I do decide to come back. I'm definitely going to be posting up until the surgery point, but from the surgery point on, I don't know how that's going to work very well, so I will definitely let you guys know on what's to come and what ends up happening. But thank you for all the support and all the love that you guys have given me so far, and what you continue to give me. I don't really deserve it, and I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.